Inland Sports.
Hey guys, it's me, Pep Fernandez from the Inland Sports Show. Right now, let's take a look at our Boost Top 25 poll after Week 5 of the regular season. And I will say this, it's getting tougher and tougher to really rank these teams the farther we get into the season, because you get some upsets. Some teams actually are maybe a little bit better than you thought. Some teams out there maybe not as good as you thought. So it's getting a little bit more difficult. I will say in the bottom half of the top 25, it is extremely difficult. We don't have bubble teams, but if we had bubble teams, according to our math at least, Norte Vista, Murrieta Mesa, Moreno Valley, and Grand Terrace are all kind of right there knocking on the door. I mean, maybe they should be in the top 25. I don't know. Maybe we did get it wrong this week. It's really difficult right now, but we got some very important, significant games coming up in Week 6 that will have a major effect on the top 25. So, again, Murrieta Mesa, Novi, Moreno Valley, and Grand Terrace are like right there on the bubble. They could be number 25 or 24 or 23 next week. It's that close. So, without further ado, let's check out our Boost Top 25 after Week 5 of the season. Centennial still won. Murrieta Valley cementing their spot at 2 after that big win against San Clemente. Cajon checks in at number 3. They beat Etiwanda this past week. Roosevelt hammered Paraclete. They're 5-0. Citrus Valley at number 5. Citrus Valley might be the hottest team right now. Back-to-back wins against Norco and then Ayala. The Blackhawks are looking really good. Norco is in at number 6. Norco and Vista Murrieta are playing this week, and that is a big game. Can't wait to see what happens in that one between the Cougars and the Broncos. Orange Vista, 5-0. They go up to number 7. You know, I got to be honest. If Orange Vista runs the table, they go 10-0. They're the Ivy League champions. They might even climb up a little bit higher. Who knows? Beaumont is in at number 8. They are 5-0. Same thing for Beaumont. I know they got Cajon to play. I know they got Citrus Valley. But what if Beaumont beats them both? Beaumont's going to climb the ranking, so we'll see. Vista Murrieta at 9, and Aquinas still holding tough in the top 10, checking in at number 10. On the other side, Temecula Valley, Chaparral, San Jacinto, King, and Great Oak, you're 11 through 15. Not a lot of changes there on the other side, but as you go a little bit farther down the list, Jurupa Hills climbing a little bit after back-to-back wins. They're at number 19. Liberty at 5-0 at 20. Ike at 5-0 at 21. Ukaipa back in the top 25. It's been several weeks. They got off to a slow start, but the T-Birds coming on strong. They're at 3-2 on the season as they get ready for Citrus Belt League play. They check in at number 24. And Paloma Valley, that tough loss against Orange Vista. Again, Orange Vista's our number 7 team. The Wildcats still in our top 25. We keep them at number 25 with a 3-2 record. But again, right there waiting in the wings. Murrieta Mesa, Moreno Valley, Norte Vista, Grand Terrace. And I know Moval lost to Paloma Valley head-to-head, so that's one of those things. It's like, how do you figure that out? Paloma Valley beat Moval head-to-head, so they should always be ranked ahead of Moval. So that's one of those questions we got to figure out in the coming weeks ahead. And it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of important games coming up. And speaking of that hottest team right now in our local area, in the Inland Sports coverage area, Citrus Valley. They just keep on winning. In fact, not just winning, but very impressive the last couple of weeks. Again, beating in the previous week Norco, and then going on the road and taking down Ayala by a final score of 28-7 as Hunter Herrera and the guys getting it done on the road. Again, a very big win for them. And, you know, go from Citrus Valley to, you know, talking about teams who are still undefeated. We talked about Orange Vista. We talked about Beaumont. You know, we mentioned Liberty. Liberty is 5-0. They beat San Gorgonio to wrap up non-league play. And I will say this, as we get ready for league play, the Mountain Pass League has some really great games in Week 6 this upcoming week. Liberty's going to play West Valley. Tockwitz will take on Paris. And again, speaking of undefeated teams, Liberty's 5-0. But guess what? The Paris Panthers are 5-0. So, again, I think we mentioned it on our Friday Night Football recap. No one's going to argue with you that San Jac is still the favorite, right, to win the Mountain Pass League. But the league as a whole is doing really well. Liberty undefeated, Paris undefeated. West Valley's having a great season as well. Tockwitz, of course, we had Coach Pace on the show last week. So Mountain Pass has some really good games right out of the gate coming up in Week 6 that we are excited about. All right, so that's our Boost Top 25 after Week 5. And again, significant games this week. Roosevelt, Murrieta Valley, Vista Murrieta, Norco. We talked about those Mountain Pass League games. We got some good games in the Ivy League as well. Citrus Valley's playing Beaumont. I could go on and on and on, but that we'll wait and break it down on the Inland Sports Show on Wednesday night, and also a separate video here on the Inland Sports YouTube channel as we look at the Week 6 game. So we got some really good ones coming up. We appreciate you tuning in. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. We got over 3,000 subscribers tonight now because of you guys. Just hit it tonight. We appreciate that. And we also have a thanks button on each of the videos if you've got a couple bucks you'd like to throw our ways so we can continue to provide great sports coverage here in the Inland Sports area. I'm Pep Fernandez, and we will see you next time.